We presented in 2015 in Kenya, which is actually Kenya Cooperative University of Kenya. We partnered with them in our institute, and the university partnered. And what we did is that we make it prototype. We look at if this idea can work in local in Africa. As everyone knows, Kenya.
Sorry to cut you short.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, before you proceed forward, what is the what's the idea? What inspired you to bring this Cooprenourship together? Yeah.
Cooprenourship, you know, actually I have 3 streamline of in my life in terms of the professionally, in terms of my education, as well as in terms of the business orientation. So the business part give me something, which is actually after that actually I became professionally, person who can do seminars and workshops, working with the civil society and NGOs. And third, which is actually was in terms of my education. So when I put that things together, I say there is something which is missing. That means the person has to be trained how to develop their personal skills as well as their social development in terms of their community. That's what actually it take me, actually to have this kind of an inspiring that reason. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. So how do you intend to do the orientation, like to train them on the skills and the training? How do you intend to do that under your organization?
In the discussions which we did and the survey as well as the interviews we did in Kenya, which actually Kenya is very advanced in terms of their cooperative sector. As well as actually in the United States in 2016-17, we did it. We make it, questionnaires and ask the people how they can benefit in terms of what they want to be. And most of the people, they are disappointed in this capitalism orientation of entrepreneurship, where actually individual gain is the only game in the world. So we say that how the youth, the society, the community can benefit all in one. And that's what actually the question mark was that. Later on, actually we came here now. I'm here in Turkey for almost 5 months. And that 5 months actually we tested the idea. We presented in Africa, African Youth Cooperative programs or cooperative city. And in here now in Turkey, we are trying to make it, Turkey as the leading of the global youth Cooprenourship. So this is a very unique. No country has ever get it. This kind of unique mix of different cultures, mosaics. If you look at in Istanbul or part of the role that the Turkish is trying to play is a global leadership, and that's why actually we presented this idea. It's a very unique idea, and actually Turkey can be the very appropriate center where actually it can host such. So
looking at the international trade happening, the economy, Turkey is going through some, in fact, it's a global problem, the economy going down and all that. How do you relate this project to the relationship between Africa and Turkey? How do you relate the project? How will it benefit? How will it come of benefit, especially in terms of this moment?
Actually one thing which is actually the Turkish business people and the Turkish manufacturing and industry have a very unique is that they have a skills, they have already the technology. They need to transfer that to Africa. Africa will be the frontier to every nation now going to Africa and actually benefiting in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the which they call fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution in the world will happen in Africa. It's never happening anywhere else. Asia is already, they have their share. Europe has its own share, North America has its own share. And now, actually, where the whole world is looking is Africa. And Turkey have now, actually a very keen leadership, which is actually trying to transform and transfer the knowledge of their skills to Africa. And that's actually I see in terms of what can actually modify or transform the economic of the Turkey as well as in Africa.